Right now, as you're listening to me, 5 invisible beliefs are controlling your life. Not 1, not 2, 5. And unless you expose them, they will decide your future for you. Most people think their problems come from laziness, lack of motivation, or just bad luck. But the truth is much deeper. Psychologists like Sigmund Freud and Carl Jung were the first to reveal that our behavior is driven by unconscious scripts, written long before we ever had the power to question them. Today, neuroscience confirms it. Studies from Harvard, Stanford, and the Max Planck Institute show that up to 95% of our decisions are made subconsciously before we even realize we remaking them. You are not fully in control of your life because your unconscious beliefs are. In this video, we're going to expose 5 of the most common and destructive unconscious beliefs, the ones that silently sabotage 90% of people. And more importantly, I'm going to give you methods, backed by psychological research, to identify each one inside yourself. This won't be easy. This is not motivational fluff. This is psychological surgery. Let's begin. The first belief is, I am not enough. This is the most common and the most devastating one. Not smart enough, not attractive enough, not capable enough, not worthy enough. This belief begins early. A Stanford study by Dr. Dweck showed that children praised only for their abilities develop a fixed mindset. This makes them fear effort and challenges, because trying and failing could prove they aren't actually smart. From childhood, the unconscious equation forms. If I fail, I lose love. If I try, I might be exposed. If I stay small, I stay safe. So adults grow up living small, not because they want to, but because they're protecting an identity built on fear. How do you know if you have this belief? You avoid trying new things unless you're sure you'll succeed. You seek approval before making decisions. Compliments make you uncomfortable, and you're constantly comparing yourself to others. To break it, use self-compassion training developed by Dr. Kristin Neff. Replace I failed, I'm worthless with I failed, I'm learning. Also, apply growth mindset reframing from Dr. Dweck. Shift from identity-based statements to action-based ones. Finally, practice micro-failures. Intentionally do small things imperfectly to desensitize your fear of not being perfect. Next is belief number 2. If I'm myself, I won't be loved. Many people become social chameleons. They change who they are, depending on who they're with, not to be manipulative, but as a survival tactic. Attachment theory research by Dr. Mary Ainsworth revealed that children raised in inconsistent emotional environments develop an unconscious rule. My real self is not acceptable. So they hide, they please, they suppress their own needs and wear masks. But the cost is enormous. They lose connection to who they truly are. The signs you might have this belief are clear. You apologize even when you did nothing wrong. You avoid conflict at all costs. You rarely express your own needs, and you feel exhausted after social interactions. You might also feel like no one really knows the real you. How do you break this? Start with authenticity experiments. Express one small preference, boundary, or truth every single day. Try journaling therapy, pioneered by Dr. James Pennebaker. Writing about suppressed emotions has been shown to increase self-esteem and emotional clarity. You can also try rewriting your worst-case scenarios. Write down the worst thing that could happen if you re-authentic you. You'll find most fears collapse when you put them on paper. Now for belief number 3. Success is dangerous. This one surprises a lot of people. But countless individuals sabotage their own success because deep down, they associate it with danger. This belief can form from criticism, jealousy, trauma, or witnessing conflict around money or achievement. Dr. Gay Hendricks calls this the upper limit problem. An internal thermostat that stops you from exceeding the level of success you feel safe with. Signs this belief controls you include procrastinating right before you make progress, abandoning projects that are going well, minimizing your achievements, and feeling guilty when you win. A University of British Columbia study even found that success-related anxiety activates the same neural pathways as fear. Your brain reacts as if something dangerous is happening. To break it, practice success visualization with safety anchoring. Imagine success while breathing slowly to rewire those fear pathways. Redefine what success means to you. Replace ideas of pressure with personal definitions, like success equals freedom, growth, or expression, and use micro-commitments. Break big goals into tiny steps so that success becomes familiar instead of intimidating. This leads us to belief number 4. I don't deserve good things. This belief is born from guilt and shame. It might come from a childhood where affection was conditional, or from environments where receiving was tied to being worthy. Dr. Breen Brown's research shows that shame is one of the most powerful emotional blockers we experience. Unworthiness leads people to choose toxic partners, sabotage great opportunities, undercharge for their work, and reject compliments. It keeps them stuck in painful situations. The signs this belief is active in your life are subtle but powerful. You don't celebrate your victories. You feel uncomfortable receiving kindness. You feel guilty when you rest, and you always give more than you receive. To break this pattern, try permission practices. Literally say out loud, I am allowed to receive good things. Use self-affirmation theory, which shows that affirmations reinforce self-worth and reduce stress. And create a deservingness timeline. Write down moments where you showed courage, kindness, effort, or resilience. This is concrete proof that you deserve good in your life. Finally, we have belief number 5, perhaps the most tragic of all. Change is not possible for someone like me. I can't change. It's too late. This is just who I am. People like me don't succeed. This belief is a cage. But modern neuroscience completely destroys this myth. Neuroplasticity research, especially the work of Dr. Michael Merzenich, proves that the brain can transform throughout our entire lives, even in old age. Your identity is not fixed. Your potential is not fixed. Your limitations are learned. Signs this belief is sabotaging you include saying things like, I've always been this way. You avoid trying because you expect to fail. You might even fear hope, and you accept negative situations as normal. To break free, start with identity work. Ask, who do I need to become? Instead of, what do I need to do? Keep an evidence journal, tracking small wins daily. Your brain changes when it sees proof of progress. And try behavioral activation therapy, a simple concept where you change your behavior first and your identity will follow. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are not doomed to repeat the patterns of your past. Your unconscious beliefs were installed, but they can also be uninstalled. Awareness is the first step. Action is the second. Consistency is the third. If you change your beliefs, you change your identity. If you change your identity, you change your future. Not someday, not eventually, but starting today. Because beneath all the noise, beneath all the doubt, right at your core, you are never powerless. You were just unaware. Now you know. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more content that helps you master your mind.